this is such a nice guitar. I've sold lots of jazz guitars. I'm 64. I've been doing this since I was 17. I've sold lots of high-end, low-end, medium-end jazz guitars. But if you can find a great J6, and they're hard, it's hard to find the great ones. They really have a sound. This one is a really good one made in Korea. I don't know if you can hear this, but I can play this bass note, and I can actually feel it in my chest. This is really a very resonant guitar, and I'm playing it unplugged. So I just want you guys to hear that. What a great sound. It's like you can play this guitar unplugged. Joe Pass would love this guitar. I studied with Joe Pass when I was 22. I'm 64 now. Anyway, this guitar is available. It's got a great setup. It plays really, really nice. It's beautiful. It's got the Buzz Fenton tuning system, which gives you better intonation. But it just really has a sound. Most J6s don't sound this good, you know. And I've got 11s on it. I love that right there. I'm doing a 11 form to a major 13 flat 5, and so you get a little contra motion. Here I'm doing a dominant 9 to a major 7. Same thing. It also has just a beautiful natural reverb. This is really a nice sounding guitar, and it comes with a hard case, and it just has that musical quality. It also sounds really, really good plugged in. But the true acid test of a really great guitar is like the unplugged. And like I said, I can play this bass note, and I can actually feel it right here in my chest. I'm not kidding. So if you could use a great jazz guitar, you don't want to spend thousands. It's really hard to beat something like this. If this same guitar were made by one of the big boys, it would go for a lot of money. This is a great situation. And again, my little trick for today, and that's why the guitar ladder system is so powerful, because you just learn thousands and thousands of little things like this, and before you know it, you have this musical vocabulary. You begin to hear music and guitar in musical sentences, and then your subconscious assimilates the information, compares it, contrasts it on a subconscious level, and all of a sudden you're using all 10 systems of improvisation and being very musical and improvising and doing your own arrangements of chord melody and discovering your own musical thoughts and ideas and finding them on the guitar without a bunch of intellectual bullshit. I teach people how to not think. I teach people how to listen. I teach people how to hear their own musical thoughts on a deep subconscious level. There's really something to this, folks. It also involves the science of neuroplasticity. Anyway, so today's little trick was it. This guitar just sounds so beautiful. I just love to play this. I just love to play this guitar unplugged. And I have 11s on here. You know, you could even get. You could use a great jazz guitar. This thing's a sweet beast, I'm telling you. I'm really gonna miss it. Washburn J6, great setup, great sound, plenty of fret, beautiful flame. It really has a voice unplugged and sounds it sounds high-end plugged in. It sounds like an L5 or something. You get a lot of wood in the sound, and just a great musical sound with a lot of body. And so this is a really nice guitar. If you could use a great Archtop and you don't want to spend 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 grand, this guitar is very, very high quality sound, and it's very, very difficult to find a guitar that sounds this good. Even Chet Atkins said every guitar is a little bit different, and it's not bullshit. You know, I have a lot of fun just trying all these different guitars. I don't make much money doing this, but I just, every once in a while I get a little bit lucky. Most of the time I either make nothing or make a little bit, and I don't really care because I just love trying different guitars. This is probably one of the best. I mean, I've sold lots of Washburn J6s. This is probably in the top 2 I've ever had, and it has a hard case and it just sounds beautiful. Like I said, you can hear that tone. This is a hell of a box. Whoever gets it's going to be very happy. It is available now. This exact Washburn J6 plays great. I actually spent about an hour and a half setting this up myself, and I've got it dialed in really nice. It's got Grover tuners, plays like a dream. Really a sweet box. So if you could use a great jazz guitar, you don't want to pay thousands extra for the big, huge brands, which really aren't worth it anymore. This would be awfully hard to beat. This is a lot of guitar. I think I'm asking $575. A little bit of wiggle room, not a ton. It does have the case, but I mean, this is a special guitar. It's really hard for me to find the great guitars. I'm not like a pawn shop. I don't just buy the cheapest stuff. I actually pay more to get the better stuff. I have a lot of people that call me up that are great players. Some of them are studio players, some collectors, some just people that have a really good ear because they know I'll pay well for their guitar. So that's why they call me. There's no big mystery here, folks. My guitar business actually costs me money, and that's not bullshit, but I just love playing this stuff. I love trying different things. This is one of the best Washburn J6s I've ever had. It just sounds amazing. It really does. Like I said, you can play this low bass note. I can actually feel that in my chest.